We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part. Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's up, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm looking Saturday, you back at it.
Whew.
What's going on with you, fam?
Chilling, man. You know, sometimes nature calls. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it is what it is. Nigga, I hope you wash your hands though, dog, before you touch that microphone.
Hey, of course I wash my hands, man. I used masculine identity soap, man. What's going on, man? Wash your hands. Funny nigga. What's going on?
Matter of fact, speaking of the soap, you got anything you wanna go ahead and put out there for the peoples?
Yeah, man. So hit me up at Miles in the Game. I'm Miles in the Game everywhere. Miles in the Game. Miles in the Game on Instagram. Miles in the Game on YouTube. And y'all could, if y'all want to email me, it's milesinthe.game@gmail.com. And yeah, man, get on that masculine identity membership. Get on the bad boy membership and get the soap, man. If you go to my link tree, go to my bio on Instagram, everything is there. You could just click the links and get whatever you need to get, man.
So let me just say this. Matter of fact, for all y'all watching, let me just go ahead and just give some love to the people because y'all was patiently waiting. So let me go ahead and do this. Uncle Guns in the building. AJ Leno was good. Unique 79 was good with you. Monogamous Player. The Paul 9559. Real Truth. Real Mr. Truth TV. My bad, fam. My bad. Who else I saw up in this motherfucker? Phoenix Miles was good with you. The lovely Renee P. How you doing, baby girl? Jay Bird got game. I always see your name like I think I might pronounce this. Guru. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the KH. You know what I'm saying? You know who the fuck you are, nigga. All right, so Troy Scott. Who else up in this motherfucker? Seymour Butts. Y'all niggas is funny with these names. Professor Finesse was good with you, fam. Who else? Solid Scorpion was good with you. John Carson was good with you. Who else came up in this motherfucker? The Life of Chapo. Awesome Babbitt was good with you. All up from Greece. What's up? G-Dog UK. From the UK with Unique 79. So look, y'all see the title, right? And y'all might be wondering, what the hell is going on with this title? Doing things for women out of love versus rewarding consistency. Now, I came across a Facebook joint. And then it reminded me of this interview I saw with this attorney on YouTube. And I'm going to play both of them. Now, when we talk about doing things for women out of love, it ain't just in a relationship. Even when you very first meet women and you're dating, it's you doing things because you like the woman, you want to please her, all that type of shit. So when we say doing things for love versus rewarding consistency, let me just say this. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, me and 1950 had a phone conversation. And at the time I was married. For those of you who don't know, I'm no longer married at this point, but at the time I was still married. So him and I were talking about our wives and the shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? Just being men, you know, married and all that. And one of the things that we both agreed on was that just because a woman has the title of girlfriend or wife, that doesn't entitle her to automatically get shit.
Mm-hmm.
She still got to handle up. She still got to be consistent with whatever she did to get said title.
Mm.
She still got to handle up during the duration of the relationship.
Right.
And so with that, that's the rewarding of the consistency. Girl, you consistent. You're always doing what I need you to do. You know what? I got you. That's where you take your woman out for a steak dinner. You take her out on a trip. You get her nails done, hair done, or whatever the fuck you want to do. What I want guys to think about when you do stuff for the woman in your life, do you do stuff simply because you love her? Do you do stuff simply because she has that title and you think that because she's your girlfriend, you should automatically do shit even when she's inconsistent, even when she's bugging out and she got a slick mouth? Before we get into these clips, Miles, you got anything you want to add to that, Phil?
Well, see, I probably want to talk about the. Okay, men and women are different. You understand? Men and women are different, right? Where the problem that I find with a lot of dudes these days is that because a lot of dudes grew up, right? Because look, you know, we 40-year-old dudes on this panel, right? So that means we were the first time we got introduced to masculinity, it was an entirely different time. So we understood certain things before we were indoctrinated into the equality feminism era. You get what I'm saying? You know, growing up in the 80s, there were still cartoons on TV literally called He-Man. You remember that shit?
I remember that. I used to watch that shit.
There was a cartoon called He-Man, and I had the action figures and all that. So there was a time where we grew up where our minds was impressionable, where masculinity and being a man was the shit. And everybody respected a man, regardless. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand something about how people in general, but especially how men see love today. These dudes that are like, I'd say probably 30 and under, they got into the zone where people started making it seem like love and men and women and all that shit was equal across the board, right? So when a guy does things for a woman out of love these days, in my perspective, he's doing them based on a woman's definition of love.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you say that one more time, please?
When a man does anything for a woman out of quote unquote love, he's doing it based on a woman's definition, a feminine definition of love. Do you understand? That's what he's doing. He's doing it because he wants her to feel, he feels butterflies and he wants her to feel butterflies. And when he thinks of handing her the gift, somewhere in the back, you know, there's, you know, music playing and, you know, and there's slow, like he's handing her the gift in slow motion. And when she opens it up, it's in slow motion and there's music and there's crescendos and fucking doves flying around. And he don't even realize that is a woman's definition of love, the romantic, theatrical definition of love. And in all truth and honesty, for a man, that's not the definition of love. The definition of love for a real fucking dude is consistency. Do you understand? The definition of love for a man is the woman knowing that she can count on a man for basic, like she could always count on a nigga for basic shit. If there's a knock at the door after hours, she don't even flinch. Like all you motherfuckers, by the way, all you motherfuckers that got your woman, your wife or your girl answering the door after the sun go down, you a bitch ass nigga. But anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. Don't do that. That's dangerous.
There's certain things that a woman could always depend on a man for, and that's how a man showed his love. A man got up and went to work consistently. A man dicked down his wife consistently. A man protects his family consistently. A man, I used to have a neighbor. This man was always in his driveway on Saturday mornings like clockwork, washing the cars and fucking mowing the lawn consistently. That is a man's love. It's consistency. Because when the woman says she can trust in something, she can lean on her man and depend on him at all fucking times. That's consistency. And that's how men love women. We give them the structure to lean on. You motherfuckers today talking about you love a bitch. You talking about buying her shit and being this way and making her feel this way. And you know, hey, you know, I just want a woman to rub my back and I want a woman to do this for me. And I want to feel loved. Let me tell you something. A man don't even have to feel loved. A woman just being compliant with the consistency and the structure that the man put in place. That's actually enough love for any man.
That's all I need.
As long as a bitch is respecting this program and respecting the structure that I've laid out and put in place, that's all I fucking need. I don't need nothing extra from I don't need her to call me babe. I don't need her to do none of that extra shit. I mean, trust me, I do enjoy the occasional whatever, you know, the touch and the this and the that and the occasional kind word. I do enjoy that. Don't get me wrong. But do I need it? Am I looking for that? Not really. I just need her to respect the fucking game. I just need her to understand and comply and respect the structure that I've laid out. That's what I need. You understand now? The problem, a lot of motherfuckers out here, when it comes to love, when it comes to understanding what all of this shit means, you have no idea, because what you think you need is just what you want. You want these you know, frilly things, these bells and whistles when it comes to love. That's what you want. But what a man actually needs, all he needs is respect and compliance, bro. That's all he really fucking needs. All he needs is respect and compliance. That's why you hear us guys say a woman can't love a man if she don't fucking respect him. You understand? If there's no baseline of love, if there's no baseline of respect, fuck the love. Because if you don't respect me, I don't give a fuck about your love.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So that's a part of so when I look at a title like this, it's like, you know, doing things for a woman out of love versus rewarding consistency. What I'm saying is that it's the mindset of the modern dude who thinks that love is different from consistency. You understand? Because the love that a man shows to a woman is being that solid fucking rock, being as constant as the North fucking star, that a woman can always find her direction, especially when she's in the presence of a good man.
This is why, Miles, I don't understand when guys very first meet women and they take them out on 4 or 5 dates. I'm like, what has she consistently done to be rewarded that?
Facts.
Okay, a lot of guys, look, let me tell y'all something. When I've done things for the women I was in a relationship with or married to, I didn't do it because I loved them. I do it because I was showing my appreciation for their consistency.
Right.
That's why I did it. Had nothing to do with love. And to your point, Mal, man, I can be in a relationship and go months without a woman saying I love you or without hearing it, and I wouldn't give a fuck. As long as she's doing what the fuck I need and require her to do, that's how you show me love. Fuck the words. Fuck, kick that shit. Fuck your word. Show me you love this nigga.
Actually.
How you show me is whatever I require of you, you do that shit consistently.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys, y'all want to feel like women feel. Oh my God! She loves me. Oh my God! I feel so fucking overwhelmed and special because I've heard niggas say I never felt like what it felt like to be loved. You bitch ass nigga. You. No, what you're missing in your life is respect.
Yuck. Right.
That's what you're missing. Because you're missing what you mean to say is I never had a woman respect me. This is what y'all got to understand. Let me bring up that shit. Okay, there we go, right there. Okay, let me say this. What a lot of guys don't understand, what causes a woman to not mistreat you is not her love for you. What causes a woman to not mistreat you is her respect for you. And her respect for you compels her to be consistent with the value she brings to you. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. Women do not bring value to a man's life they don't respect.
Facts.
That's just a fucking fact. So the call-in lines are open. Area code 919-647-9392. Again, 919-647-9392. If you got any questions, put a Q in the chat followed by your questions. Also, You see these motherfucking QR codes is up. You know what I'm saying? You got $ Miles in the game, $ Kazak and 20, the PayPal joint. Definitely donate a like, but if it's on your conscience, donate some funds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get back into this shit. Now, let me go ahead and show this first joint. Hold on real quick. Yeah, this is the joint I want to show right the fuck here. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. 100%. All right. Do this shit. What is the joint at? Oh, right there. There we go. Share that shit right there. All right, so let's get it. Oh, you can't even see niggas no more and shit. Hold on real quick. Let me take that shit off right quick. Oh yeah, we working. All right, cool. All right.
The thing with men is if they do something and they feel like it doesn't get a positive response, they will stop doing it. So it's like if a man started to bring flowers to his wife every week, and at some point he just felt like she's just very neutral about it. Okay, here's my flowers, puts it to the side, that's it. There's gonna come a point where he stops giving her flowers. But if she's always showing how much she loves it and appreciates it, and she's pouring back into him, he's gonna keep giving her those flowers.
He is absolutely right. If you have a man that's going out his way trying to do something for his woman, and it's consistently coming off that she doesn't appreciate it, he's going to stop doing it. Absolutely. And I used to be the exact same way till I realized that I wasn't giving gifts for her. I was giving gifts for me. And when I realized and got out of that mindset that, oh, you don't appreciate it, I'm just going to stop doing it. It was like, because you're not giving me my fix. My fix is you pouring back into me. My fix is you being so happy that I did anything for you that makes me feel well. Now, I only give you gifts, so when you do that, now I feel good. You're not doing it. Now I don't feel good. I'm not doing this for you. Because the whole time, me giving gifts would never...
Let me go ahead. What up, Jay Roman?
What's up, man?
Let me go ahead and say this. Before Jay Roman, real quick. Let me say this. I know for a fact you guys have heard a woman say or a guy say when a relationship is on the cusp of being over, everything I did for you, right? And the reason why is because they're keeping score. See, they don't do shit because the person is worthy of it. They do shit because they want that person to validate what they're doing. So there's two trains of thought. He says, okay, a lot of you guys do things just for the woman, which most of you guys do, right? Then he said, I realized I was doing things for myself. Hey, this is why guys say chivalry is dead. They say chivalry is dead because anything they done that was chivalrous, they did it for themselves. They didn't do it for the woman. In other words, it wasn't genuine. When they opened the door for a woman, pulled out a chair for a woman, told a woman she was pretty, or whatever the fuck they did, it wasn't coming from a place of authenticity. It wasn't. It was coming from a place of, I'm going to say something to you that I think will make you feel good. And I want you to respond in a way that's going to make me feel good back.
Right.
That's how these bitch ass niggas act. Y'all got it, man.
Yeah, that's that validation seeking bullshit, bro. And again, like, you know, like we explained, I think a couple of shows ago, where I was explaining how, you know, if I park my girl's car on anything beyond the first floor, that I drive her out of the building. And you got to understand, 609, hang tight for a second. You have to understand that I don't like doing shit like that. I don't do any of that shit. Like even when I introduced that story, I was telling the story because it was something that she wasn't like, she didn't even want me to do it. You understand? Because I had already put her in the car, but then I told her to get out the car, blah, blah, blah. But the point I'm trying to make is I do all of that shit because that's the way I do shit, not because I'm looking for any reciprocal validation. And that's the problem, again, with most niggas. The love that they think the love is doing a bitch a favor so he can feel like she owes him something. Do you see what I'm saying? If I'm doing something for a woman, I'm doing it because that's how I treat women. I'm doing it because that's my protocol. That's my MO. That's written in the fucking book of Miles Cunningham. Don't got nothing to do with you. You understand? And that's the love that I provide for a woman. That's based on the structure that I've created. And I have to be consistent with that structure. And it's that consistency. See, the consistency starts with the love of self, right? Starts with the love of the protocol that I have set. So that means her benefiting from my consistency is a byproduct of the love that I have for myself. And that's what a lot of cats is missing. You see what I'm saying? Because they're doing everything because they're trying to love the girl so they can get some love back. You see what I'm saying? But I'm doing the shit that I do because I love me. And then her benefit is a byproduct. So whether or not she feels butterflies and all that other notebook love shit, it really don't matter to me as long as she's respecting the fucking program. And then from her respecting the program and be compliant and respectful, that's the love that I have, because I see that her love is in line with the love that I already have for myself. Yeah, I want to get to the call.
Oh, we got a call. I do got a call. Let's get to the call.
All right.
Let's get into that.
Hey, before we get to the call, I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, I'm on the phone. I ain't on the normal setup and stuff.
Okay, yeah. No, we got you. We can hear you.
All right, cool.
All right. So we got 609. You on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. Name, age, city. What's up? And then they hang up. All right, cool. So go ahead, Jay Roman. I don't know if you want to say something.
No, I didn't see the whole clip, but we can get to the caller.
Okay, they call him back. 609. You're on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. Name, age, city. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Diallo 22. My bad, I had hung up by accident.
Okay.
So I got a few questions.
Wait, where you from and how old are you?
What'd you say?
Where you from and how old are you?
Oh, I'm from I live in Jersey and I'm 22.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, so before I ask my questions, I wanted to get on the topic real quick. I totally agree with you guys. Like, giving women without them earning something is never going to work out, because I think back to my life, even when it comes to money, right? I noticed throughout my life when somebody would just give me money, or when I would just get money from somewhere and I didn't have to work for it, I wouldn't appreciate it as much as the money that I actually work for. I'm like, I can't just spend this money on bullshit because I have to work hard to get it. So it's like anything in life that is just given to you, you're never going to appreciate it. So anyway, my one question is, right, when you're out here in the game, right, and you're doing your thing, like, how do you, like, keep going even when you're, like, not getting what you want during the night?
Are you talking about getting sex at the end of the night?
Yeah, because it's times where, let's say I'm popping out, like, let's say it's a Friday night, Saturday night, like, I'm popping out, looking for a bitch to, like, fuck or something like that night. And then, like, I'll talk to the first 20, 10, 15 girls. And, it wouldn't go my way for whatever reason. The bitches would be on bullshit. And then I'll be like, dang, this probably just not my night. Maybe I should just end it and just go home.
Let me tell you why you feel like that. You feel like that because you're not going out for you. Okay? You're not sitting at home saying, you know what, I feel like going out. I feel like celebrating something. I'm going to go grab myself a bite to eat, give me something to drink. And if I happen to see something there that I'm interested in, I'll get at it, right? You're going out for the sole purpose of getting at women. So, of course, if it don't work out for you, you feel like it was a failed night because the reason why you're out there is for that reason that didn't come to fruition. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I totally see what you're saying. Because if I'm being honest, when I pop out to bars and clubs, it'd be like, I don't really fuck with this setting like that. I don't really fuck with clubs and bars like that.
Your heart ain't in it. You ain't doing it for you. That's the problem.
So basically what you're saying is I got to go places that I actually enjoy being at. So that way, whatever happens, I just won't give a fuck. That's what you're saying?
No. Not that you won't give a fuck. Not that you won't give a fuck, but that you'll enjoy yourself regardless. You see, everybody. Hold on one second. See, this is what I get. I really wish everybody could. I mean, I guess it's not the easiest thing to figure out, but everybody wants to say, yo, I don't give a fuck about what people think. The trick is not giving a fuck. The trick is to be so totally focused on what you think that you end up not really caring what other people think. Do you understand? Because to say that I don't give a fuck about what people think doesn't actually guarantee that I hold my own opinion as in high esteem. Do you understand that, bro?
Yeah.
So to say that I'm going to a place so I don't have to give a fuck, that's not the key. Go to a place where you know you will enjoy yourself. Because what is the focus of you going out? All right, let me ask you a question. Seriously, what is the focus of you? I mean, other than trying to find bitches to fuck by the end of the night, right? What is the real focus of you putting on clothes, getting dressed, and going out your house on like a Friday, Saturday night? What is the focus?
To always improve my social skills, also stuff like that, because I'll be working throughout the week where I don't be outside like that. So Friday and Saturday is where I also go out to like maintain my social skills and stuff.
You want to maintain your social skills, so ultimately you can do what?
Ultimately, I could do what I'm trying to do in the future, because I own I work in a nursing home one day,
Hold
right?
on.
And one day I'm trying to own nursing homes. So if I'm trying to be a boss, I gotta have great social skills.
Okay, so you're trying to be a boss so you can do what?
So I can own nursing homes. That's what I'm saying.
And you want to own a nursing home so you can do what?
So I can provide. So I can provide a great place for elderly to live, because I respect the elderly so much, and some of these nursing homes are shitty, and I feel like I could do way better.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So you're doing you want to create a facility to help people, right?
Yeah.
And you want to make money doing it too, yes?
I don't care about the money. I'm more in it to provide, because I worked at some of these nursing homes where it's so shitty. The food is terrible.
Yeah, okay,
it's
but what I'm saying is, what do you're trying to provide value for what reason?
To provide value for what reason? Because I feel like I've always meant to provide value.
Okay, and so why provide value in this lifetime?
Because before I die, I want something to be proud of, something to look back on and say, yes, I've changed somebody's life,
Okay.
And changing elderly.
Okay, so you want to bring value to people's life, right? Thereby bringing value thereby fulfilling and bringing value to whose life?
My life.
All right. So that's what I'm saying to you. So let's go all the fuck the way back. Why do you get dressed, put on your clothes, and go out on a Friday or Saturday night?
To bring value to my life.
Exactly. You understand? Everything that we do is to live the best fucking life possible that we can live. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the reason why you want to build your social skills is not just for pussy. It's to have the type of life that you truly want to have. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And none of that had nothing to do with any females.
And let me say this real quick before I forget my point. To Miles' point, all that is to have a dope life. And the byproduct of that is that women will notice you and you can get some pussy out of it. That's the byproduct. I got it.
So when he says the byproduct, that means that it is not the main thing that you're going to get out of it. And the issue is people are putting that as the main thing and then wondering what's the byproduct of that when it fails, when you don't get that.
Nah, that's true. I think like my problem was the fact that, I had because before when I first got or started approaching women when I didn't have no experience, I didn't give a fuck. But after I know what it's like to sleep with a lot of women, know what it's like to have some type of success, is that I guess now when it don't go my way, now it's like I felt some type of way because I know what it's like for things to do go my way.
But you're spending a lot of energy and spinning your wheels in an area or a path that doesn't really match the path of your main focus and goal. So you're actually moving to the left instead of keeping straight on what you want to head toward. You said that, hey, I need to talk to a lot of people so I can get really socially adept, so I can just, be able to go into any place and converse with people, because I want to get to a point where I get this elderly facility and take care of people, and you got these goals and y'all, but then you move to the left and say, and I'm gonna get there by just talking to women.
I see what you're saying. Now, when I go out, I talk to everybody, not just women. But I totally see what you're saying.
So if you go out and you talk to people, right? What
Yeah.
exactly about the evening is not going your way? Because that's what you said in the beginning of the call. You said, "What do you do when things are not going your way?" So you get dressed, you leave your house, and then you go out and you meet people. You say you talk to everybody. So what exactly about the evening is not going your way?
Not finding a bitch that wants to fuck by the end of the night. I guess because I'm waiting
Not
for
getting them buns, huh?
that.
Carl, let me ask you a question. So you have this stringent policy where if I ain't fucking, I don't want nothing. Like you can't holler at the chick and be like, "Hey, when you're ready to make that happen, here's my number." Do you at least do that, or you just walk away with your head down?
No, I mean, cause it's like sometimes I'll do that, but it's like my mindset is I want a bitch that'll cooperate OD. So even if she ain't trying to fuck that night, she'll be like, we could fuck another night. And if she doesn't show, I only do that if the girl shows me that she's really, really feeling me. If she's like nonchalant, I'm like, nah, I don't even need to get your number.
Mm. And on a given night, how many chicks do you talk to?
On a given, when I go out at a night, I'll talk to 20 to 30.
20 to 30?
Yeah.
And each one of these chicks, do all of them know for a fact that you want to hook up and smash?
Yeah, at least the ones like what will happen is I'll go talk to the chick, right? And if I could tell she ain't feeling me like that, I'll just end the conversation. But the ones that I do have a conversation with, they all do know that I'm trying to smash at the end of the night. But I always make that known.
Right. Now, let me ask you. So, meeting a woman that finds you attractive enough for you to have sex with? Like let's just, today is Saturday, right? Today's Saturday. You go out tonight, right? Meeting a woman that finds you attractive enough to actually want to have sex with you either tonight or some other night. Is that in your control?
Like what the girl does? No, that's not in my control.
Okay,
the only
all
thing
right.
I can do is just put myself out there.
Exactly. So when you say I need you to understand the fact that this is a fact of the game, that what the women end up doing is beyond your control. So that's what I'm saying. When you say when things are not going my way, you're mistaken. Because you have no control over that. So you can't call it things not going your way. The only thing that's going your way is the fact that you're out and about and you're meeting people. So things are going your way. The other part of it is not up to you, bro. Now, because it's not up to you, that's why you have to increase your numbers. So that means, you say you talk to between 20 and 30 on a given night. Well, you're going to have to do more numbers, and you're going to have to do more nights. And on top of that, what I'll say to you is listen to what K-Zag was saying, which is make sure you go to places that are more in tune with your identity. You understand? Because you might be doing yourself a disservice going to a bar, going to a club. I mean, for example, if you're a guy that really don't drink, what are you really doing at a bar, right? If you're a guy that, you don't like the nightlife like that, what are you doing at these nightlife type places? If you're a daytime person, you love to be at the park, you love, activities and sports and fun and shit like that. Well, you need to start being more strategic about where you source your women. So what do I mean by that? I mean, get online, find a Facebook group that has to do with your interests, and talk to the women in those groups. Meet the women in those groups. Find yourself at festivals. Find yourself at, food festivals, or, every city has like a first Friday or a third Friday of the month where they do festivals downtown, and you got all these different type of shit.
I live near Philly. I live near Philly too,
so my point is that the average nigga just get up and do what they see other niggas do when it's not really them. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, you gotta look at who you are and be strategic about where you go to find the women that you want to meet. Now, like I said, if you do that, then everything is going your way. Anything beyond that, you have no control of, bro.
That's true. And to point to what you said, Miles, you're right. I haven't been, doing things I really want to do. Because at first I like the clubs and bars, but now like I don't really fuck with them shits like that at all. And to be honest, I only go there to, you feel me, to, you know, holler at women, you feel me, work on my game, prove, give them, feel me, all of that.
I'm gonna tell you why I think you go to bars and clubs even though you don't feel like it. I think you go to bars and clubs because that's where you think the women are the easiest for one night stands. That's what I think.
Oh yeah. That's true.
But here's the problem with that train of thought, right? Those same women that go to bars and clubs, they go to festivals too. They go to museums. They do other things during the day too. They do other shit. So that same chick that you met at the bar and club that went home with you that one night, right? If you would have met her during the day, you know what I'm saying? She still would have got with you. She might not have went home with you that day because it's in the middle of the day. She got shit to do, but it would have been. Carla, let me just say this real quick to Miles' point, right? During the day, y'all need to stop acting like women don't. Women like men to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's at nighttime or daytime, morning time, it don't matter, right? There have been times that I've went out during the daytime, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've met women, and I gave them my phone number, and by that night we was fucking because they gave me a call. I was like, hey, if you got some free time this evening, give me a call. They'd be like, well, I might be going out tonight. All right, well, if you go out and you want some company after you come home, holler at me. And so literally, I meet a chick at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By 11, 12 o'clock at night, I'm at her crib fucking. Or she at my spot. So just because it's during the daytime, don't mean you can't make shit pop off. So I want guys to understand, women are everywhere. Don't limit yourself to bars and clubs between a specific time at night. Y'all got it.
Right.
I totally see what you're saying, K Zaggin, because I've noticed in my life now that I'm thinking about it, the most success I had was when I was going about my day, doing my own thing, and then I'll just meet girls naturally. So I totally see what you're saying. Because you're right. I thought I had to be at the bars and clubs to, you feel me, get my numbers up to really, get my numbers up to really get the most success. But you're right. I probably shouldn't be there.
You know what it is? Real quick, my bad, J. Roman. Like I know you're on vacation. Real quick, because during the day when you just doing your shit, you have no expectations. Right. You're just chilling, doing you, living life. Right. But when you go out at night and you're hunting for sex, you have an expectation to get it. That's why. Yeah, I got it.
Exactly. No, I was going to say the same thing, and I would challenge you that when you do go out at night, have the same mentality that you're just chilling, enjoying your day. You're just enjoying the night. It's just a different time of the day. You're just enjoying your night. And to me, things always happen. My mindset, when I go out, things are always going to happen. Like, so the pressure of it and all that is not on me. And I think a lot of times that pressure is what really, you guys are all about business. You know, I got to talk to 40-something women and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, you do. But you don't have to make it as such a chore and a job. Just talk. Hey, talk with the hostess. Hey, how you doing tonight? Cool. Okay. Which way? You know, when you enjoy your night, you'll be surprised how many people you talk to, you contact, that they get to know you, you get to know them. Enjoy your night, and then you'll be surprised on just how easy it was to flow and talk to 40 different people, 30 different people, 50 different people, and go from there.
I definitely see what you're saying. Because like what Kay Zaggin said, when I do have that expectation, I realize when I'm talking to these women, the conversation doesn't flow as well as it should have, because my mindset is, all right, let me see you this bitch trying to fuck tonight. Let me see you this bitch trying to fuck tonight. Instead of just paying attention to what she's saying and what, like you guys say, just going with the flow.
And you'll be surprised what is drawn to you when you have the energy of just having a good time.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna keep that same mindset. All right, thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And remember what I said. Like, it's about that value. You understand? It's about that value, right? You know,
what you're saying is always think long term. Is what you're saying.
Well, not just long term. What I'm saying is enjoy your fucking life, my dude. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy your life. You so focused on trying to get the bitch to fuck tonight, you're not actually having a good time when you go out. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what's the point of spending so much time in the downtown nightlife area and the whole time you screw facing because the last bitch said she had a boyfriend? Like, if that's the case, take your punk ass back home. Nobody needs you. Ain't nobody trying to socialize with a nigga that's angry, with a nigga that's frustrated, with a nigga that's mad that the night is quote unquote not going his way. Who wants to talk to you at that point, my dude?
And it will come out. Let me say this real quick. Y'all don't understand that your demeanor and your mindset, it comes out in your conversation. It comes out in your facial expressions. Don't think that women can't tell that something ain't off about you.
Facts.
No, okay, Zach, and that's a point. That's a great point. Because now that you just said that, I'm realizing, right? Times when I went out and I was in a bad mood, I was frustrated. When I would interact with these girls, I noticed I get a lot more rude. You feel me? Rude feedback and all that. And the nights when I went out, what I did feel very good, where I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling good about myself. Today's a great ass day. The interactions will be way more positive. So you definitely have a good point on that.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is what you come across. You come across as a guy, and I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying for some women that are dealing with you in that moment, why are you even talking to me? He act like he don't even like women. He just talking to me to fuck. That's what you come across as. So a lot of guys understand when you have this vitriol and this angst towards being rejected or towards women, when you're talking to women, it comes across, you know what I'm saying, in your interaction. And women can sense that shit.
Mm-hmm. Or if they're the 20th woman you done talked to in the spot, and when you first came in, it was, oh, he looked kind of good, but then they see you kind of go through everybody and not in a happy demeanor,
right?
In a demeanor where it's like, hey, what's up? Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Oh, okay. Hey, now even if they did feel you when you first walked in, they the 15th, 20th person you talking to, and you come over, hey, what's up? Like it's all about business. Mm-hmm. But if they see you flow, having a good time, they think, oh, okay, he chilling. So now when you get to her, you start talking to her and saying, hey, what's up? No, really, what's up with you? Then it's a different style, not just about business. Like, oh, okay, I just seen her turn him down, her turn him down, her turn him down, her turn him down, her turn him down. How does that make her feel now? Okay, I'm just in a row. And I kind of hate even talking like this, because the whole time you should just be enjoying your night without that being the focus.
Right.
Right. I totally see what you're saying. I totally see what y'all saying. Yeah, thanks for the advice, though. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call.
I learned my lesson there. From now on, I'm just going to enjoy life, enjoy myself, and stop taking shit serious.
I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the call, man.
All
right, peace. All right, so we got 614. You're online with the Manhood is the Skill Set Show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Good afternoon, Professor Finesse, 48.
Okay.
Columbus, Ohio.
All right.
Just want to give a shout out to you guys about the topic about doing things for women out of love. I think it's a very important topic because I see a lot of people overinvest in the beginning part of a relationship, spending money, flowers, taking women out. I don't do that. To me, love is about a woman down with me and the game plan I give her. If she doesn't really do that, I'm not going to really have nothing to give for her. But just to give an example of what I do, and just like recently, one of the females I have, we've been together for about 20 something years, and she's going through some problems with her mom about to pass away soon. And I told her, I found out about it. I told her, I said, hey, I'll get dinner for your family for the whole week. So you ain't gonna worry about, cooking and stuff like that. But I do that and she appreciates that, but she does a lot of stuff for me that I can't even recuperate. When I was sick in the hospital, she held my business down and helped continue that I was making money and was taking care of me, and stuff like that. So there's a balance to that. If she's not down with me and doesn't earn that appreciation, then I'm not going to invest in her.
Right.
So I just wanted to call in and just.
Hopefully everything work out with her mother. Is it terminal? Is it a for sure thing that something gonna happen?
It's terminal. She From what I talked to her son. She's out of hospice and she's at the house, so she's basically dying. It could be any day now or whatever. Her family's coming from out of town and stuff like that. So,
damn, yeah, that's fucked up. It's a tough time. But shout out to you because man, look, I went through something similar when my ex-wife father passed and family came out of town. I didn't want them to worry about nothing, so I kind of took the stress and I put it on me. I wasn't stressed, but I took all their concerns and I tried to alleviate it so they can just focus on enjoying each other and going through their mourning because I didn't want them to stress. So when the planning of the funeral came up, I took a lot of that on me. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, they can chill and just because a lot of times when people come out of town, they ain't seen each other in years. You know what I'm saying? And they're coming into town for something so fucking fucked up and kind of sad. So I took a lot on my plate. And said, yo, man, I got this. You and your family chill. I'll plan this shit out. I'll shoot it by you to make sure it's cool, but I'll take a lot of this and do a lot of the planning on my own. So I did a lot of the video shit and all that, the music and all that was going to be used. I did a lot of that. So that way they didn't have to worry about that shit. So shout out to you for even being thoughtful and considerate and compassionate enough to say, look, you're going through a hard time. I'm going to give you one less thing to concern yourself with.
Right.
I got
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, we've been together. She's been down with me for about 20-something years. So there's a lot of things she's done for me in my time in need, you know. So you can't just go out there and just do stuff for women when you're not getting stuff done for you. I mean, I'm not saying keep the score like that, but it's just, you know.
Right. No, we get it. We get it. Yeah. I mean, you know, nobody's keeping score, but you know, as long as there's that consistency, like you say, y'all been with each other, what, 20 years, you said? So the consistency is that's the thing, you know, if the person understands the position that, you know, you have in their life and the position that they have in yours, and the consistency is a testament to their desire to want to stay in your life in that position. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, most definitely. But that's all I wanted to call in, chime in.
All right.
And I like the platform you guys got. So.
Say again.
Appreciate it.
You said what? You said you like the what?
I enjoy the platform you guys have.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call, brother.
All right.
All right. All right. So we got somebody just called in. We got 470. You on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. What's up? 470.
What's this is Adrian from Atlanta, 26. And my situation is like that previous caller before last guy. Pretty much I want to know, how can I enjoy my life more? You know?
How can you enjoy your life more?
Yeah, because I work a lot. You know, so I drive Uber, so I pretty much drive all day. And I'm just like running errands and shit like that. So like, yeah, I be trying to talk to the bitches inside of the cab. But at the same time, like, bro, I gotta keep this shit a business for real, you know?
Right. So your question is, how do you enjoy your life more?
Yeah.
So what do you find? Tell me what you find enjoyable.
What do I find enjoyable? I don't know. I like museums. I like to go out sometimes. I definitely don't like clubs and bars and shit. I do like to drink and shit like that. Sometimes I smoke, but not too much. I mean, I like making money for real.
You like making money?
Hell yeah.
And how do you if you can control everything like Thanos, how would you make your money?
Shit. I have me a couple of girlfriends have jobs and shit.
You would have a couple of girlfriends doing what?
Having jobs.
Having jobs?
A manager. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. I have a couple girlfriends. They'll have a job. They'll be working and shit. I manage the house and the bills. And yeah.
So you wanna have a team of women that's working in corporate America bringing you the check, and then you maintaining the house.
Yeah, I'm maintaining the house.
Okay, so how many? Okay, listen. So how many chicks? All I don't like all that background noise, my nigga. I'm gonna have to disconnect the call.
Oh man, I know I'm outside. It's windy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to do better than that. 'Cause this is a show we running here.
I know. Shit. I'll call back, bro.
All right, call back.
I can't. I was gonna let you handle that whole call, Mouse.
Well, you wasn't fucking with him.
Nah, I mean, just I want to be the one staying at home, maintaining home. Like what, just my man code alone. That ain't what I do. That ain't what we do. I mean, and to each his own as far as that. But nah. I never relinquish my role. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I do.
Right.
And there's also something I want to kind of bring up too. Was I want men to be cautious to not always move and step where somebody else influences how they act. It was very nice of the guy to take care of his ladies, family or whatever. And there's a difference between, people that's been down with each other in a long term or in a relationship compared to just dating.
Right.
If you are just dating or you're out in this world as a single dude, if you are a nice person, and I'm not saying a sucker, there's totally different, and you want to do something, do it because you want to do it with no thoughts of what the reward is. And that's the problem. If you want to do something, be you, do it. I don't ever like anybody influencing my man's steps, the steps that I have my principles and things on. The thing is, if you're doing it to get something from her, or you're doing it just because of her, that's where a lot of issues lie. Because I do things because that's what I want to do. I've helped people out because I want to help them out, and that would have been in any person's situation. I might call my partner and say, "Hey, dog, I got you for this week because I know your folks done passed away or something like that." It ain't gotta be anybody I'm in a relationship with because that's the person I am.
Right.
So, be the person you are, but don't be a sucker about it. And I think that's the fine line that as men, we know that line. We know, hey, you didn't earn that. I'm not, that's not what I can just give to you. But I wouldn't let anybody just influence me on every step.
Right. Facts. All right, so we got 470. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. Name, age, city. What's up?
Hey, this is Adrian again, 26, Atlanta, Georgia. Is this better? Can y'all
Yeah.
I'm still outside. I'm under a tent though.
Okay, yeah, it's better. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I forgot the last question.
I was trying to ask you. Wait, what was it?
You was Thanos, and you was getting it your way.
Yeah, you were saying
you was Burger King.
You want to have a roster of women working in corporate America and bringing home the check to you, and you manage the home and the family as well. So you want to be like a stay at home dad?
No. I mean, of course, I'm with that money, I'm invest it into an LLC, Bitcoin or something like that.
Bitcoin?
But I don't want to do all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's not talk about Bitcoin. I'm talking about like regular ways to make money, because I don't really fuck with that Bitcoin shit.
Oh yeah, I get a business. I'll probably open up a car wash. Well, I got 3 businesses.
Okay, so how many? So all right, so if this is truly what you want to do, how many chicks do you have right now that you're talking to, proposing this plan to?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like my mindset is fucked up, and it's
Caller. I know your mindset is fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you said I'm going to probably open up a car wash, meaning you don't have a real plan.
You don't have a real plan.
No. I do that. That was the first thing that came to my head.
Listen. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna give you the floor, and you can correct. No, hold on. I got you. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Not a problem. What I'm saying is, there's a difference between having something in your mind you would like to do and already have taken the steps to achieve it. 2 different things. Okay, I can sit here and say, you know what, I'm gonna open a business where I sell lingerie. And I haven't done no research, I haven't done nothing. If a woman asks me, yo, I'm down to invest $20,000 in your situation, Do you have a business plan? Because if she works in corporate America, well, what if she works in finance, something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Zach, you've been enjoying your nights. I can tell because ain't nobody thinking ain't no pop up. I wonder if I'm about to buy some laundry, sell some lingerie.
Yo, I'm big on the crotchless panties, especially.
Hey, Zach been enjoying his nights, man.
All right, anyway, I know. Go ahead, Carly. You got it. Go ahead. Shout out to Steve the Dean Williams in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, but okay, well, because I got my CDL, so I really what I would do, I have a couple of trucks.
Now you're talking. You don't want me to invest in that.
You said what happened?
No, now you're talking.
And you want lady drivers for these trucks?
You know, I was thinking about that at one point. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but I mean, it doesn't matter if they're a lady or a man. You know, I just need the money, so I get the money from the chick, and I'll go ahead and invest that into my business.
Let me just say this.
This nigga all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
he was talking about all this other shit. But see, caller, that's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, this one thing about women when they really respect a man and they show you deference, humble submission, and respect, is they have to admire you. There has to be something you can teach them and something you can show them, right? That makes them want to be a part of something. So if you're in trucking, you should know the ins and outs of certain things that you can peep to them and get them excited about something. Yeah, I'm about to start this business, you know, and then you go from there. I need you to invest, but it has to be a woman. It can't be a chick that just like you because you give her good dick. It's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be way more to it than just that. But y'all got it.
What type of trucks you drive, man?
16, 18 wheelers.
Okay, so everybody know, and trust me, ladies know how much a truck driver make. So you know they make pretty decent money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in one day you want to own your own trucking company because this is what you know, or you want to get out of that. Which one is it?
I mean, the trucking life is cool. I mean, I just like how much money they make. My bad, I'm still outside, so I'm putting y'all on mute.
Yo, listen, man, listen. I don't like the way you talking, bro. You really have no fuck. How old are you again?
26.
You 26. You don't really know what you want to do, bro. Because every next question is, you just want to figure out a way to make money. You have no fucking idea what you want to do, my nigga. You have no idea what you want to do.
You know what it is, Miles? Hold on. I'm gonna say something, and I had to learn this. Okay, so what I'm about to say, I had to learn this. You know what I'm saying? Getting into this YouTube shit and this dating consultation, I had to go from a working man's mindset to an entrepreneur. It's not the easiest thing to do for most people. Some people just have an entrepreneurial spirit and they can hit the ground running. Other people, you need to condition yourself in your mind to start thinking like a boss versus a worker bee. I think the problem is, now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you have too much of a worker bee's mindset and not enough of an entrepreneur's mindset, which is why you don't have a solid plan yet. You just have shit you would like to do.
I mean, that's true. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I done had businesses for myself that were like not, socially acceptable. I done did stuff for myself, but at the same time, I know I was always like not the one at the top. So I could definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. So this is what I would tell you, because you said you want to roster women and do all this and all of this. My thing is, bro, you gotta find one chick that's down for that shit. Because see, if you already had one chick, you know what I'm saying, in a stable that was down for that, and you just wanted to add a couple more, that's realistic. Okay, number one, before you can even think about trying to get a woman to even invest in that type of shit, you need to have a solid game plan where if a woman asks you, because again, you're talking about dealing with women in corporate America, you're going to be dealing with some intelligent women who know how to crunch some numbers. So they might be asking you, okay, and they might be asking you certain questions, and you ain't got no answer. They're going to look at you like, boy, you ain't ready for this.
Right.
And I'm giving you any fucking money.
Because the chick is gonna be like, so you trying to do some trucks, and then he's gonna be like, well, yeah, the trucking life is cool, but I might do something else. You know what I mean? Like That's not how a man that got a real plan. That's not how he gonna talk, bro. And if you don't have nothing concrete to really tell a bitch, then what's the point, my nigga? Like you ain't really saying nothing.
No, but that's the thing, though. I'm not going to be driving the truck. Of course, I mean, I'm going to have the truck and I'm going to have the LLC. I already know.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
But then on top of all this,
listen. You got your CDL, right?
Yeah.
Where's the LLC?
I don't have that yet.
Okay, go get that shit and then talk.
But then on top of all this, and I let the whole thing kind of ride because your original question was about being happy. And talking about chicks and being happy. We didn't talk about business because that's the man mindset because it ain't about chicks, right? So here you are with and shout out to Steve the Dean, but that was just a pun of words. I didn't even mean it, I shout out Steve. But here you are. You said I'm not having success or luck with the ladies, and how do I be happy? And then we start asking some questions, and now you want business. And do you see how far you are from everything, from pinning down what you really want?
Right.
Yeah, I see what y'all saying, but I mean that's just how the line of questioning went because I didn't bring it up.
All right. Let's start over then. What you calling for? What's on your mind, bro?
Pretty much what I was calling for was how do I enjoy my life more? Because I was having the same situation as the last caller.
So what about your life is not enjoyable? What about your life is not enjoyable? What's going on with you?
I mean, shit, bro. There's a lot of things that ain't too pleasant, but I mean, it's always going to be alive. I ain't really.
Name two things where you feel like, damn, I want this shit to change for me. Just give us two.
Okay. Shit. I want more confidence. I'm having confidence issues. And I have this thing like I start thinking about all the fucked up shit I did in the past. And that's bringing me down.
Stop right there. See, that's your problem. Let me explain something to everybody listening right now. You cannot live your life with regret. You cannot. If you live your life with regret, all you're going to do is stunt your growth, and it's going to impact your present moment. It's going to impact your future because you keep looking backwards. Okay, you can't move forward when you're looking backwards. Okay, there's been things in my life that I'm like, damn, why I do that shit? Why I say that shit? But I've reconciled that shit and been like, fuck it, it's over. I did it. I said it. I can't take it back. I can't change it. Fuck it. I had an ex caller, and I had broken up with her in 2000. I think in 2008, right? I called her because I had an epiphany moment. Because I had a situation where it was karma. It came back and it bit me in the ass because of the way I treated her, right? So 8 years after I broke up with her, I called her and I apologized. Not only did I apologize, but I broke down exactly what the fuck I was apologizing for. It was a long list of shit that I did and said to her. And I was apologizing for all that shit. And I did it because I felt like, I need to have a clean slate moving forward, right? But I didn't necessarily regret nothing. It was just I had an epiphany moment like, man, you did some shit. Just go ahead and get that shit off your chest and reconcile that shit and move forward. But you can't live your life regretting shit. Whatever happened, happened. But go ahead.
Oh, that's real shit. All right. Appreciate it, man.
And part of the atonement is making yourself better.
Okay.
Are you getting coaching from anybody? You on anybody's membership?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all still fuck with, bro. I'm with Rosebud.
Rosebud?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a consultation with Rosebud?
It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to work on this money and shit like that. But I mean,
you're not serious. You're not serious. You're not serious then. Look, let me explain something to you. Okay, caller, listen. For you guys, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm just talking to everybody listening. For you guys that got self-confidence issues, you lack self-assuredness, you got self-esteem issues, and you got insecurity issues. A lot of that shit runs deep, and it goes back to maybe your childhood. It definitely go back years. So what you guys have to understand, if you get 1 or 2 consultations, it's not really going to help you like that. I had a recent consultation. I'm going to pass it back to you guys. I'm not going to give too much away. We was talking, and he was kind of talking to me on the surface. And I always give guys a chance. But I already know, I'm like, man, what's going on with you? It's deeper than the surface. And I give him a chance. So recently he hit me up on an email, and he said, you're right. Because I told him, I said, what's going on with you is deeper than what you let on. But you're not being honest with me about how deep and far the rabbit hole goes with you. But until we get to that, I really can't really help you, right? So he finally hit me up with an email, and he broke some shit down, and I'm like, now we can do something with this. Then we plan the session for next week. But you have to be honest about what's going on with you. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, that's the best. Got it, man.
All right. So you have any other questions, bro?
No, that was really my only question. I appreciate it. I still fuck with y'all. I be fucking with Bud, but I still listen to y'all as well because I know y'all speak real game as well. So
right,
it is what it is. But y'all have a good day though.
All right, man. You too, man. We appreciate you. Thanks for calling in, bro.
All right, appreciate it.
All right. All right, so we good on calls for now.
Good on calls. All right, so go ahead, Jay Roman. You gonna say something, fam?
No, it's just these cats when they call in that has these lack of confidence and not happy and things like that. It just kind of trips me out a little bit because I could understand, but at the same time, I don't understand the total where you just look at yourself without the drive, right? So if you're not happy with wherever you're at, there should be a drive to say, I got to get out of wherever I'm at to move, to go from there. And I never forget, me and 50 was talking about it not too long ago on where we came from and how low it was, right? I used to have this celebrity that I slept in. I was homeless at the time, didn't have no house, nothing. I was sleeping in my celebrity. Even though I was down, I never was down where I didn't think I would always be down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think there was like.
By the way, for all the uninitiated, a celebrity is a car.
Oh yeah.
No, we
it's a 4-door car with a pretty big back seat. It's a pretty big back seat, I can tell you that. But and it's so crazy when we was talking. It's like, man, we were down, but we weren't down. You know what I'm saying? It was just for the time period, and there was always the thought like, okay, this is just a moment, and we're gonna rise and go from this. And I think that the resilience that people need to have in their mind about life is going to hit you. You can't, some things you just can't control. Right. It's going to hit you. You know what I'm saying? But your outlook of it and how you step and move is going to get you out of it. And how much better it would be and how much more movement will you have if you are solid with yourself and your outlook.
Facts.
When you have a definite man plan, and I'm gonna say that because it don't matter where you at in what situation. If you're taking care of somebody, they gonna want to know you taking care of everything. So
there we go. So this is what I would say to guys, real quick. Okay, this is how I look at life. This is exactly how I look at life. I never really concern myself with looking up at other people and what they're doing. All I know is I'm always grateful for where I'm at because there's always somebody doing worse than me. Always somebody doing worse than me. Like you said, you had a car to sleep in. There are people who don't even got a car to sleep in. They sleeping on the fucking park bench with newspapers, freezing that night.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Eating out of garbage cans and shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's people that are selling. They got to sell some ass on the corner or whatever. And I ain't just talking about women. There's dudes doing that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a little bit of money to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Roman ain't never done that. I'll just let y'all know.
I'm not applying that, nigga. I'm not applying that at all. I'm just saying that no matter how down and out that we are, there was a time when I was younger where I was from couch to couch. Hey man, I just need to stay here for, you know what I'm saying, give me a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I was it was a brief moment in time in my life, but I was there. That's why when I make jokes about hefty bags, nigga, I had a hefty bag. Well, actually I a hefty bag, and I have my duffel bag from the military and shit. But my point is this. My point is this. There's going to be times where things, like you said, Jay Roman, there's going to be times where things happen that's out of your control, and there's going to be times where your bad decisions put you in a rut. It puts you in a fucked up position, right? And then you got to climb. A lot of people, they want to sit and play the victim's role and just grovel and cry. Why me? Why me? Nigga, you know why you? You know what I'm saying? Let's go back and look at the fucking decisions you made. You know what I'm saying? So my point is this, right? Like even with the dude, the truck driver, he made good money, but he said he's not very confident. Why? Right? And then he said he wanted a roster of women to build something with. The reason why he wants that, because he's chasing something that he thinks will make him feel whole.
Right.
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 But I'm gonna tell you why that don't work. As a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about this, caller, the truck driver, I think you need to hit up Miles. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why you need to hit up Miles Cunningham over here. You need to hit him up for the masculine identity. Because once you know your identity,
right,
you won't be chasing something to make you feel whole. Once you know your identity, you're already whole. You know who the fuck you are. So once you know who you are, you know exactly how to move through life. I mean, it's really that, I hate to say it's really that simple, but it kind of is. Now, you still got to do the work, though.
Yeah. Right.
You still got to do the work, though, but y'all got it.
You know, it's so crazy when in that moment, right? Because I still went out, you know, because, you know, I went to a club, man, a young lady, and we went out, and I never forgot. I said, can I borrow your bathroom, right? And so I went in the bathroom and I just took a shower because I needed to take a shower. Like I said, I was sleeping in my celebrity, and I came out. And she's like, "Did you just use my shower?" Right? And I said, "Well, I did ask you if I could borrow your bathroom." And you know, she looked at me weird, like, "God damn, like, you know, really?" And I had my towel, I had everything kind of, you know, all set. I had that go bag, and you know, cleaned it all down. So you know, it all looked clean, and you know, we still went out, you know, and that was that. Now, if we didn't go out, it wouldn't have been no bug to me. Like, hey, I just got me a nice little shower for the night. So either way, I'm just saying that. Yeah, we went out and we had a cool time, but at the same time, if I didn't, that wouldn't have been anything, because I could take you. You need to learn that if the focus is only just that, it may not be. Somebody might have missed the fact that, hey, man, I just got a clean shower, like, you know,
bro.
So cool. So now I can be one of these other guys with the statement like, hey, it didn't work out. You know, oh, why? Is it because of, you know, all I have is a car right now? You know, is it because all I have is this right now? Is it because? And you could always say that. You got people with a lot of stuff. They say, oh, it must be because of just this. You're missing out on a lot of stuff because of the mentality. And I think you hit it right on the nail, Zach. And as soon as you said it, I was like, you're right, because that cat is missing an identity for himself. Because even if he had all those women, he don't even have the confidence to give them confidence to do what he wants them to do.
He'll fuck it up. He'll fuck it all up. It wouldn't work. It would. He couldn't even get one woman to agree to do that shit, let alone a roster of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he found a woman with low self-esteem with some money, maybe he can get her. But once she woke up to the fact this nigga ain't really got no plan for himself, she'll be out of there. Right. So let me say this. I want to put in perspective what Jay Roman just said. He said, man, I was living out of my car. I met this chick and I set up a date while living out of my car. I didn't have a place to wash my ass at. I went to her house with sour nuts and I hopped in the shower and cleaned myself off so I could be ready for a date.
The key is I asked if I could use her bathroom, right? Don't say, can I use the restroom? Don't say if I can use the toilet, right? Just say if I can use the bathroom. Take a shower, and then you come out, you be like, hey, you said I can use the bathroom now. The shower's in the bathroom. That's all part of it.
But that's how you know she was genuinely attracted to you, because in spite of that shit, she said, let's go. My nigga. That's one hell of a story, bro. I like that. I like that shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit.
But hey, the look, though. The look when she would... When I hit that door and opened that door, she was standing right there like, what the? You know, did you just use my shower? And I was like, yeah, you said I can use the bathroom. You know, I'm coming off of work. You know, I want to be fresh. You know, so you know, and hey, she had a point. Either she take it or not. She could have been like, hey, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just too much. Or you know, so I let her
I like
process it. And we continued our night. You
But I
know,
like your
but
attitude though. If she would have said no, at least the nigga clean.
yeah, like hey, you know,
Right.
it's better than hitting you know, Burger King's bathroom or McDonald's bathroom up. So
There you go. There you go.
there you go. So, but
I just want to say this. So for all you niggas that make 6 figures a year and you can't get a chick, was living out his car, went to a chick's crib and took a shower, and she was still there to go out with him. What's your excuse?
hey, but on the real, it just shows you how balanced you need to be in life. And to me, yeah, I could speak and talk to young ladies, but I didn't have a crib. You know what I'm saying? So you know, as men, I think one of the hardest things that needs to be displayed and worked on is that consistency, right? Because that consistency that you're going to be the man that you say that you're going to be.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Which allows, you know, the ladies to say, hey, this is the guy I need to be with. Man, he's on point 100% of the time. And even when he's wrong, it almost seems like he's right because I know he's going to correct it. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to work to make it better. He's not the type of person that's going to let this lie. And that's the thing. Everybody understands that people are not perfect, but at the same time, the consistent work that you display is what's going to keep them and say, you know what, that's the guy right there. That's the guy.
Yep. Facts. Man. So let me see. Guys, y'all could call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. And I don't know if y'all want to get to any questions. Zag, we need you, man.
My bad. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to get to any questions because we ain't got no calls right now. So
Okay.
Hey man, you got too many ladies connected to your internet when they come through. You need to go ahead and erase their connections. You got too many of them connected.
Register the IP addresses of the motherfucking shit.
You know,
I do got something I want to show y'all though. I want to show this shit. Hold on. Where's it? Theater mode? No, where's the full mode? Full screen mode. All right. I'm gonna play this shit. Okay, so hold on real quick. Where's it at? Share screen. If y'all can't hear it, let me know. And then we'll go from something else. Where's it at? Where's this shit at? Where's the YouTube joint at? The window right there. Cool. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear this shit or not.
I like this video, yeah.
Oh, you seen this already, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got to get past this shit right here. Let's get past that. But can y'all hear that?
No.
I can't hear it.
You can play it again.
No. Are you using Window? Are you sharing it through Window? You know, it's not gonna work. You have to open it. You have to open it inside your browser and use the window inside your. You have to use your browser.
Okay, all right. Hold on, real quick.
So when you go to share screen, you have to use the Explorer tab or the first option. You know where it says Window. It says tab, Window, and entire screen. You got to use the tab option, the first option.
Okay, tab option. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so because they got Chrome tab, Window, and entire screen.
You open it in a Chrome tab and use the Chrome tab option. Don't use the Window option. The Window option don't work for lives for some reason.
Shit. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm in
so just open it as a window in your Chrome, and then use the Chrome tab option when you use share screen.
Okay.
Miles, you got a lot of people out there going, oh.
I'm old. Nigga, hold on. That explains a lot.
It's something I've been dealing with. Is because I've been trying to do that same shit on it. Yo, one time I did an entire fucking live, no audio. I had to erase the whole fucking video.
Okay, so
you still have people watching it, bro. You know, that's a testament. At the end of it, they say, hey, the whole thing didn't have no audio.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We might have a problem. I can't find it now. Nope, that's not it. Give me a second. Give me a second. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Man, I'm out here in Arizona in October and it's hot.
So,
Yo,
hold on.
Play.
So, let me see if this. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this works. Tell me if this works. What's the only option it's giving me? Okay.
Yeah. Play it now. See what happens.
Outside the courtroom.
Yeah, we hear it now.
You can hear it?
Yeah, we hear it.
Right, cool.
Yep.
Let's get it. Okay, let me turn this shit on. Hey, real quick, for y'all listening, listen to this shit. This is very important.
Making testimony, and she was a young woman in her probably like late 30s. You know, very attractive, and we were just chit chatting, and I said to her, you know, was there a moment when you realized?
I was going to do a whole reaction on this fucking thing right here.
We're going to do it right now, nigga.
And she said, yeah.
What do you say? Because Miles, I ain't never seen the video, so.
My bad.
Rewind it for me real quick.
I'm going to run it a couple of seconds. We'll do it right. Hold on. Give me a second. Right.
850.
Right now, goddamn.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach. He's holding.
Oh, he's holding?
Yeah.
No. Let's get to him. Let's get him out the way.
All right. 850. You on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. What's up? 85. And then they hang up. Yo, I don't know what's up with y'all niggas today.
All right, let's go. For anyone, can y'all wait till we get through this shit? This is important.
It's funny how I don't understand these niggas, bro. Like, they will not call in for the whole fucking show. As soon as you start making a good point, niggas call in the middle of the bullshit. I can't stand it. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
And she was a young woman in her probably like late 30s, you know, very attractive. And we were just chit chatting, and I said to her, you know, was there a moment when you realized the marriage is over? You know, like, was there a moment? And she said, yeah. And I said, when was it? And she said, there was this granola that I like. She said, they only sold it at like this particular grocery store. And I like to put it in my yogurt. And she said, he used to always, whenever I'd be running low on it, I would just open the thing one day and a new bag would be there. She's like, and she's like, it made me feel so loved. Like, I didn't have to ask. He didn't want credit for it. Like, he didn't go like, oh, did you see? I got your granola that you wanted, you know? Like, he just would do this thing, you know? And she said it was just something that, like, it always made me smile. She said every time the granola was running low and there was a new bag of granola, I just felt very loved, you know? And she said one day the granola ran out. And I thought, oh, that's weird. You know, maybe he didn't see it. She's like, so I left the bag in there because I thought, well, it's something.
I'm stopping it real quick. Because if y'all want me to stop it and interject anything, just let me know. Okay. I'm gonna let it play through. It's like about 3 minutes long. Y'all cool with letting it play through?
Yeah, let it play.
Okay.
Yeah, let it play.
And he didn't notice. She goes, so I took the bag out and I waited and he didn't get a new bag. And I thought, okay, this thing's going down. And I thought to myself, wow, that's like, you know, that's such a small thing, like granola. Like, you just, But these are the things, like, these are the little things that make us feel loved and that are gestures of love. And when I said to her, was there anything like that for you with him? And she said, yeah, blowjobs. And I almost spit out my coffee. And she goes, no. She goes, when we were first dating and even first married, she's like, I used to give him blowjobs a lot. She's like, you know, do it in the morning, took 2 minutes. And he was like super happy the rest of the day, you know? She's like, the rest of the day, he would like call me or text me and be like, oh, that was so good this morning. You know, I had such pep in my step now. And she's like, it was just like, what did it really take out of my life to do that? You know, and it made him feel good. She's like, and then I got to a point where I was like, well, you know what? No, I'll wait. And then tonight we can have sex and we'll both enjoy that. Like, what is, I owe him a blowjob? Like, no, you know, like, I don't owe him that, you know? And then she said, I got to a point where it was like, I look back and I'm like, yeah, I guess I didn't do that as often, hardly ever really, Which came first? You know, I said that to her and she said, I couldn't tell you. She said, but I think it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
And I do think it's the same thing. Yeah. And I'm not saying blowjobs and granola is all you need to know, but, and I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that a blowjob is a small thing. I don't think I have any right to. I've never given one. But it seems like a phenomenal feat, and I'm grateful for everyone I've ever received. But I don't think it's a massive investment, right? Just like buying someone's granola is not a massive.
But when you love somebody, you love doing things for them.
Right, their pleasure pleases you. Their joy pleases you. Like their happiness makes you happy.
Exactly.
And somewhere along the line, and it happens a lot in marriage, it becomes, well, I'm not happy. Why should you be happy? You know?
Yeah, you got to send me that, Zach.
Right there, right there.
Y'all can hear me?
Your picture disappeared.
Yeah. My camera's
Yeah, your picture, but it's cool. It's cool. As long as we can hear you speak, nigga, that's the most important thing. And Jay Roman, your shit.
Yeah,
nigga,
Zach, you got. It's me.
It's grainy. It's more grainy than it was before and shit.
All right, fuck it.
Miles, you there?
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. All right, real quick. CT said something. He said they both were inconsistent. Yes. So this is what I think happened. This is just my personal opinion. I think part of the reason why can both of y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think part of the reason why he did the granola, I think it was out of I just want to make sure she cool.
Right.
I don't want her to have to worry about anything. Then it turned into, as long as I'm getting what I want out of it. And then the moment he stopped getting the blowjobs, he stopped doing the granola.
Exactly.
Right. And I think the blowjobs, because what did the lawyer say? At first, she used to do it on a regular basis. And then she said, I ain't got to do it right now. I'll wait till we both get home and we both can be pleasured. So now it went from pleasuring my man and not worrying about myself to I want to be pleasured too in return for me pleasuring him, even though he was doing the granola.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The inconsistency and the selfishness. This is how you know people are full of shit. I'm gonna pass it back to y'all after I say this. When people say everybody's selfish, and my thing is, this is what I would say to y'all motherfuckers. Who in the world is selfless? You know what I'm saying? Y'all really ain't selfless. Y'all really ain't. Because when you do shit, you want some type of recognition for it. You want some type of validation. You want an attaboy. You want a pat on the back. You want to be like, I see you, thank you, I appreciate you. You want something for whatever kind gesture you do. Everybody's full of shit. We're all selfish. We all want what we want out this world. If anyone tells you I got a problem with selfish people, say then you must got a problem with you. Y'all got it.
Yeah, man. I'll just say, like, one thing I that stood out to me was when she was saying, he always refilled the granola, but he never sought credit for it. You understand? Like he never, and this is what I was saying before. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate a kind word, but I need compliance and consistency. So she was probably giving him the blowjobs consistently, and that was a part of he figured, and that's a whole other issue because a lot of you cats, y'all don't actually establish protocols in your relationships. Shit just be happening on accident, and then you grow to expect it from your woman. But because it was never a protocol that you put in place, if she stops doing it, you can't say nothing about it because it wasn't anything that you set in place in the first place. But anyway, that's another conversation. But like I was saying, he never asked for credit because it was something that he was doing because the relationship was going the way that he wanted it to go. So a man never actually needs validation necessarily. He more needs consistency and compliance with the program. That's what he needs. And a man will do that shit for you. You understand what I'm saying? A man will, he'll look out for you. He'll take care of you. He'll refill the granola, whatever. But yeah, consistency is the key. And again, it has to do with creating protocols in your relationship. It has to do with building culture and structure in your relationship. And if you don't do that, it's, consistency is always going to fall to the wayside, and that's what's going to ultimately end your relationship, your marriage, or whatever it is.
And this is what I would say. and both men and women need to listen to what I'm about to fucking say. Do not and never introduce anything into the equation you can't do consistently.
Facts.
Don't do it. And also, never introduce anything into the equation where there's an expectation that you get something back for. Don't do it. And most people are incapable of doing it.
Right.
Okay. Because most people, when y'all get into relationships, you don't get into a relationship because you want to be of value to somebody else. You get into a relationship where you want them to be of value to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to give nothing back to the situation. You know what I'm saying? You just want everything, but you don't want to give nothing back to the situation. So a lot of people, this is why, let me tell you something. Okay, I'm going to take it in a slightly different direction. This is why, and I'm not shitting on monogamy-oriented relationships. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is why monogamy-oriented relationships are so difficult. Because the average person, in my opinion, I'm going to throw a number out there. This might not be an accurate number, but I'm going to throw it out there. 90% plus of couples in monogamy-oriented relationships, at least one or both of the people can't be consistent. That's just my personal opinion, right? This is why you have a lot of people where they prefer an open relationship because they feel like if I can't get what I want from you, I'll get what I want from him or her or vice versa. That's just my personal opinion, okay? People are free to think whatever they think, but in monogamy-oriented relationships, that's why it's so hard. People say, oh, it's hard work. The reason why it's hard work is because you're trying to be consistent with something that's not your identity.
Mm.
You're trying to do something for someone else that's not in your identity to do, but you're trying to please them and pacify them and placate to them. That's why it's work for you. A relationship should not be work in that arena. It should not be work like that. But it's work because you're doing shit that's not natural for you to do because you want to keep this motherfucker in your life.
Right.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, I just think that when it comes to any relationship, when people seek the validation, it's because they're trying to prove something to the other person. And maybe that proof is just that, hey, I'm working for the relationship. Because a lot of times that happens when stuff ain't really going cool, right? So you're trying to let the other person know that, hey, I'm working, trying to do things for this relationship. Because when things were cool, you didn't ask for validation. You didn't seek validation. You just did it because everything was under the terms of everybody's happy, right? And I can see in that situation where you're right, Zach. Something was off. Something happened that was off, and he was like, "Well, I'm not getting what I want, so you ain't getting this." And maybe it was to prove a point. Maybe it was to prove a point to her that, hey, you might need to do something, right? But that's not how she took it. And that's why it's better just to be direct with your words and to say things than to try to do this tit for tat with these points, right? So he's probably making a point like, look, I do things for you that I do that's selfless, right? I do the selfless thing like get you your granola. And so then he said, okay, I ain't gonna do it no more, right? Let me show you how it feels. But it didn't feel like that, right? She in her head, well, it's the start of the demise, right? And then, okay, let me take this off the table. Let me take that off the table. And next you know, you guys are battling this taking things that you do to prove points when in all actuality, it doesn't always seem to go that way.
Right.
So the selfish act that you did now becomes an act that you need recognition for to show the other person, hey, I'm still doing something.
Right.
I'm still working toward this, right? And it didn't happen. And that's why it's always best to be direct with your purpose and align yourself along with those goals, right? Because now you can say, hey, this is where we were headed. What's going on? We kind of off track on that to bring it back. In those situations, to me, especially in relationships, men should lead at all times.
All time.
So, you should be the first one to come back and say, hey, we can't do this. We can't talk like this to each other. We can't rock like this with each other. Let's do this. Let's move like this to get things back on track. And probably that's what didn't happen. Like she said, she thought that was the demise of things going down. And I'm quite sure when he didn't get that blowjob, he was like, hey, what's up? Like, this used to be the things that I would tell my boys, like, hey, she a good woman. She a good woman. He didn't text her later on. I'm in the middle of the day at 12 o'clock, skipping at lunchtime, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. So you know, it's I can see with today's society the confusion that males have on taking their role as men, and then on top of that, the laziness. There's a lot of laziness and lying that men do to themselves, where to be consistent takes work.
Yes,
And
sir.
sometimes you're even tired of doing something, right?
Yes.
And even Miles might even be tired of going down there and moving the damn car, right? But it's something I set as precedence, so that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's what having a standard.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna, I can have a busted knee, my Achilles is messed up, but I still got to get up and get them groceries out the car and bring them in and sit them on the counter so you can put up, because I don't put it up. I just bring them in the car. So my thing is that once you said something, that's something you got to follow. You got to be consistent with it, and laziness creeps in, and you become inconsistent. But the thing is, you're not when you're in that relationship, you're not just inconsistent on that one thing. The inconsistency creeps into the whole relationship.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And you got to be man enough to acknowledge it, not lie to yourself, and say, hey, let me get my leadership back on track and move this way.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I know you want to say something, man. Go ahead.
No, and the crazy part about not setting protocol is that I doubt the blowjobs and the granola was things that they discussed. I thought they was just in the moment, in the fleeting moments of how much they loved each other and how they felt about each other, that they started doing it from somewhere, right? But then, because it was never an expressed protocol, it's like, okay, well, now we're gonna get into this immature tit for tat shit and take things off the table, because her giving the blowjobs and him getting the granola wasn't a part of their character. It was literally just a reciprocal gesture, meaning that the gesture means nothing without reciprocation. The beautiful part about doing things based on your character is that I'm going to do them because it's who I am, not because I'm looking for anything from you.
Thank you. Thank you, Miles.
That's the whole. And what's so crazy, you could be. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. But what's so crazy, you could be, in a relationship. Y'all could not be cool, but you still bring home the favorite candy.
Of course,
you still bring it home because that's just who you are. And y'all ain't cool, but you still bring it home. And it's just like, man,
I saw this reel.
I brought this favorite candy home.
I saw this reel the other day, and the caption said, "When you mad at each other, but you still look out for each other." So it was a
right.
You might have seen it. It was a husband and a wife, right? And both of them had like this look on their face, like I fucking hate you. But she was walking to the car, and she went to go grab the car door, and he stopped her and moved her back and opened the car door and put it in the car and then slammed the fucking door. And then he went to go do something in the kitchen, and she stopped him, and then she went and she made the food, and then she handed it to him and slammed the plate on the table and walked away. And like it was crazy. Both of them was angry at each other, but they kept doing shit for each other the whole fucking video. And I'm like, that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Yo, consistency is everything, bro. I keep telling niggas, bro.
It's like a woman starting your plate. Here's your food, nigga. And you be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But she still made it, though. She just did it with attitude because she mad. Let her be mad and let her sit with her.
Right.
But you got your sandwich and fries, though. Like, it's got a little heat on it. Normally it comes with a little bit of love and a kiss on the cheek, but it's coming with a fucking ice grill. But you still made it though. Thank you.
Made it though. Real shit, man.
Oh shit.
And that's a point just to make to the fellas too. No, that's the point to make the fellas like there's nothing that's gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be perfect. Relationships aren't gonna be perfect. But at the same time, though, is that your leadership can be to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Your leadership can be, because you have to be consistent in that.
Exactly.
And that's the thing where, and if you can't as a man pinpoint and trace back the mistakes you made for any relationship or any interaction or any business thing that went wrong, and identify your parts, then I'm gonna say that you're lying to yourself and you got a lot of male in you, right? Because the most thing you can do is hold accountability for yourself. And I'd rather be accountable. I'd rather everything be my fault because I know I can change it. I know I can do so. Like, hey, that's something being my done. If I need to fix that, I can fix it. If I truly feel like I need to fix that, right? So not just because you said it, but it's something that I truly feel like, you know what? Yeah, okay. All right. I pinpoint back some steps that I could have did something different. You know, I can fix that because it's within, like you said earlier, Miles, something I can control, right?
Yeah.
So I would feel men should feel even more, at ease when it's something they can control. Like, oh shoot, I can control that. Oh, I got that. Like that ain't nothing. So y'all got it.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man. But hey, it's 1:40. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off the phones and we could answer some of these questions. I know they was mad last time. Nope. Out here. Let's. Are there questions in there that they wanna?
I don't see no fucking questions in this shit. I'm
you don't see
hiding
the questions?
No, I don't see no. I'm going back through the thing, and I've been doing that.
Well,
For
tell the
better
last
part-
caller call back.
Hey, real quick.
Miles said nope.
But we're gonna give y'all about 2 or 3 minutes to put y'all questions in the motherfucking chat. If
All
not,
right.
we gonna bounce.
All right, I just put back on the phone line. So if y'all want to call in, I think it was a 718 number.
All right, we're gonna do about 1 call, maybe 2 at the most, depending on how long. If the first call is too long, second call we can't get to you.
I remember last week they was in their feelings that we didn't get to answer no questions. So
They haven't asked one. No, I haven't seen one the whole night. Not that night. I said the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Look, real quick, if y'all got a question, put a Q in the chat. Ask now. We got shit to do. There's all type of college games on and shit. Come on now.
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to watch Colorado in a minute.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch Colorado. I'm on a little vacation out here visiting fam, having a good little time. But I want to be consistent. Miles, I never forget. Miles was out there with his family cooking. He had an A shirt on, showing all his taco meat and stuff. So I said, man, at least I can do is pull up on my vacation too, and join on Saturday.
There you go. Hey, good looking.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, Jay Roman, I'm surprised you've been here pretty much the whole time. I thought you would have, did a cameo like Miles be doing. Miles, nothing wrong with a cameo. I want to say that. I don't want you to think nothing wrong with a cameo. I just thought because he's on vacation, he would have dipped in and dipped out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a cameo is straight. I ain't got no problem with that. Brandon, bro, you got to get on. You got to get on someone's program, fam. Because this.
Does that say how do I overcome depression?
Yeah,
because I'm on my phone and I can't. Yeah. Okay,
we can't answer that in a couple of minutes, fam. Because we got to find out why you're depressed, the root cause of your depression, and that takes a conversation, a personal conversation. That way, you ain't got to put your business out there.
And some of y'all need to stop being lazy, and I don't want to say anything because these brothers help out a lot of people. But you might need some clinical, sit on somebody's couch.
Professional help.
Don't replace, sitting on somebody's couch with the type of coaching here. This is great coaching for men and further, but sometimes you can't substitute really talking to somebody about this stuff.
Exactly.
Especially when you use the word depression, because that seems something that clinical,
that's a clinical condition, guys. So we ain't clinicians over here. But 718-877 call back if you still wanna call in. I just put the phone lines back on. So
we'll put them on. Yeah, Unique. If all of us got $500 a piece, we can do an hour, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because Miles, you get any donations the whole time you've been doing the show?
Let me see. I think I might have got one. I think I might have got one from T. Scott. Hello? Yo, this shit. Hold on 1 second. This shit fucking it like it did some shit where it like reset all my shit, so I gotta reset
It could be because you closed it and opened it back up, which something you probably don't do and shit.
I gotta give permission. Wait, security, privacy. Hold on one second.
Real quick. Unique 79. Thank you, fam. Thank you. But it ain't just me. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. Okay, real quick. The homie Miles, the homie J Roman, and every now and again we have Mr. Justin on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. They all bring a very unique perspective, period, that's needed. We all bring our own unique and perspective. All of them bring their own heat, their own fire, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, it's needed out in this motherfucking space.
Right, facts. Oh man, let me see. Click this.
Those calling in, you're gonna have to wait for a minute. He's resetting it up. It might take a minute. When you do call in, they'll pick up. But you got to give it a minute though.
Michael Plug Day, I got you, but my phone is not near me. My phone is on the other side of the crib. Like, I ain't even got it in my hand. I don't even know where my phone is at. It's somewhere around this motherfucker. But I appreciate you. And I know I got a Cash App joint from someone. Because sometimes on my computer, because I got a double screen PC, my whatever happens on my phone pops up on the screen sometimes. So I can see shit sometimes. So for anyone that sent me anything, much love and respect to you. I appreciate you. All right, I got it.
Yo, my Skype is acting funny. This shit totally kicked me out, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
It don't even matter. If y'all got questions, put this shit right now. We got to get ready to bounce. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Oklahoma and Texas play right now. It looks like a good game and shit.
Man, the red dirt, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
The Red River, but it is some red dirt though.
Yeah,
you know
man. I used to live there, man. I used to live there in Tulsa, man.
It's that red clay dirt type shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Like when you get to the border of Oklahoma and you get to the border of Texas, like kind of right there, it's all of that red clay dirt shit.
All right, 718. Try to call in again, please. 718-877. Call in again.
I just got a notification. Hold on. Let me check my phone shit. Renee. All right, Renee. I just got the Cash App. All right, who else? Somebody else sent me the joint. I'm saying, hold on real quick. Who else sent me? Somebody else sent me the joint.
Yeah, I meant to shout out, and the thing is, I'm using my phone and not my computer. But last week, somebody went ahead and cashed out at me. It was Jorge from Mexico that we was talking to on the line.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all remember when he called. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
So shout out Renee P. You know what I'm saying, baby girl. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Who else? Troy. I'm not gonna say your last name. Troy. You know who you are.
Yeah,
shout
Troy.
out to you.
Shout out to Troy. Yep, I got Troy and I got
Renee. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying. And if anybody else sent anything, I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying. So, Unique. Do you believe that many people underestimate how so much game is needed in long-term relationships? Bro, are you serious? Let me say this. To anybody in a long-term successful relationship, I ain't talking about long-term and y'all arguing and fighting all the time. Anybody in a long-term successful marriage, do you know how much game it takes, how much leadership it takes, patience and tolerance to one degree or another it takes to actually make those work? Anybody, see, a lot of guys think game is about going out and fucking a bunch of random chicks on any given weekend. Bro, you can go out, Miles, what did you say? Macking on accident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk out your house, trip over the welcome mat, and fall into some pussy. Even niggas with no game get lucky. But to actually have a woman, I'm speaking from a man's perspective, to actually have a woman that's down with you and she is consistent with your program and your leadership, do y'all know how much game it takes to make that shit work as a leader? You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. But just to get some random sex from a chick at a nightclub, man, that ain't nothing. Y'all got it.
And that depends on, I'm going to say yes, depending on the style of relationship they have. Now, if you're in a long-term relationship and as a male, you just conceded to everything and you just rolled and, you're lazy and you just let her make every decision and stuff like that, you might still be in the relationship, but it definitely ain't thriving with you in there. So my thing is, if the difference, if you have the style of relationship where you are the leader and you have a household and a family, yeah. Because just think of how consistent you have to be with somebody that knows everything about you.
There we go. Miles, you all right, nigga?
Yeah, I'm trying. I tried to call the number and it won't go through.
So let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this, okay? And it's not even about just relationships, because I want guys to understand. I'm gonna use a 3-tier thing when I talk about interactions between men and women. Okay, you have casual interaction where it's just sex, right? And then you have interactions with women where it's more than just sex, but it's not. Who's somebody else?
1 2
1 2.
All right, that's me.
Yeah.
I was just making sure this shit worked because it wasn't working for a minute.
All right, so real quick, y'all better call in right the fuck now, like right now, within like the next 6 seconds and shit.
Did anybody put any questions? Oh, this shit. Okay, do you?
Right there. You want to go ahead and answer that?
Yeah. Everybody underestimates that shit because everybody think game is just to meet to fuck the night, but game is for everything. But anyway, we got 718. You on live with the manhood is a skill set. Show, name, age, city. What's up?
Yeah, it's Moses, man. How y'all doing?
What up, Moses? What's going on with you, bro?
Been a minute. I ain't heard from you, bro. What's up, Moses?
Yeah, okay, because I'm too busy studying the game, bro. That's why. But listen, quick question. What would you do in a scenario where like last night where like for example, I approached a chick, I'm shooting my shot here and there because I don't have time. I had to quickly get in and get out. And then for some reason, the chick was like, "Oh, I won't be available to like 2 weeks. I'll be free in 2 weeks." Something like that. So what would y'all do in that scenario? Would you just charge that to the game, or would you just
Why would you charge it to the game? Why? Okay, caller. I'm gonna give you a real quick scenario, right? Let's say I meet a young lady at a grocery store or something like that, or Hobby Lobby or whatever the fuck it is, and we talking, and I tell her, I said, look, I got some free time this weekend. I want you to occupy that free time. I'm gonna be available around 9 o'clock this Saturday. Are you free? And she says, this weekend doesn't really work for me. And I said, well, look, let's do this. How about I give you my phone number, and when you are available, you contact me. And she says, I can contact you, but it might be a couple of weeks. I'm like, that's cool. I ain't tripping. Hit me up when you're free. What's the problem?
Oh.
Your ego. See, I think Moses. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when I hear a lot of guys talk about women, they want to be prioritized right away. Prioritize me. She don't know you like that. Now, if a woman is attracted to you enough, she may prioritize you, or sometimes she might not. But you shouldn't have no expectations either way. Y'all got it.
I agree. Yeah, Moses, you could always tell them to hit you up when their schedule frees up.
And what's what I'm starting to feel like the charger to the game meaning is getting wider and wider and wider.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What does charger to the game mean? Like, what do you mean by? What do you mean charger to the game?
That means that you toss her to the side. You kick her to the curb, or you like, nah, I'm not dealing with her, and you just move on. That's what it means.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm totally agreeing with Zag, and to me, that's not a charger to the game situation. I don't feel like she disrespected you or anything like that. I just felt like she let you know she got a schedule too. Women be busy out here too. So especially when you just meet them, you ain't, like Zach said. So no need to repeat what Zach said. I think he's on point with that, and I agree with that.
All right, yeah, that's all I needed to know. But because I am in the game, I'm in the Bad Boys membership, so this is a question I feel like I needed to ask in order to to understand, to get y'all's perspective on what the best scenario what's the best action to take in this scenario.
Moses, if a chick said, I'm not going to be available until 6 months from now, call me in 6 months.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, call me in 6 months then. I'll catch you next year. Okay, I guess I'll see you then. But my thing is, if she don't call, then what does it matter?
Exactly.
Like it don't matter. Like, hey, okay, whatever.
All right. That's all I needed to know. But thanks for taking my call.
All right, Moses. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
So are we still good with this question? Because that's the only question we got.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you believe? Yeah. Well, yeah. I was just saying real quick that a lot of people think game is just for meeting people in the moment. You know, they think game is just to be talking slick like some pimp from the 1970s or some dumb shit like that. They don't realize that game is about consistency, is about the choices that you make in your day-to-day life, and all of that has an effect on every relationship, not just romantic relationships. You understand? Game helps you with all of your relationships, even especially the relationship with yourself. You understand? Because so if game is about consistency and protocol and setting the program, not just for your spouse or for your girl, but for yourself, then of course it's gonna be vital to a long-term relationship. Because the reason why your relationships fizzle out is because you stop being consistent to the things that you were doing at the beginning of the relationship.
this is what I would say. When you look at game, experience, knowledge, and wisdom, it's embroidered. At what point in your fucking life do you not need knowledge and wisdom? Please tell me, at what point in your life does the use of knowledge and wisdom cease to exist? Game is infinite. You know what I'm saying? And it covers every aspect of your life. So when we say game ain't about women, nigga, it's not. It's about you. And it's about you having the type of life that you want and always making the right decision for yourself to get the best outcome you can possibly get. But also, it's about the people that actually bring value to you. You make sure you are of service to them as well.
Right.
Yeah, I
I find it, the older and older I get, the more and more, I didn't realize, but now I do, using game at work. And I ain't talking about to date a coworker. I'm talking about making moves, getting to know people, getting to know, the job your supervisor does, the job the person that does, the way you talk to people now. Like, it's kind of cool when you see somebody, four super, 4 levels up, 4 titles up, 5 titles up, that come to you and be like, hey, what's up, Jay Roman? What's going on? You catch that game, and then people are looking kind of like, man, how you just talking to you like that? How y'all just chilling like that? How y'all just rock like that? Oh, he called you? Yeah, because I was able to foster a relationship with this person more than just the titles. And that's because of the way you speak and move and the way you act and the consistency that you have, and then, going from there. And I'm not doing it just for the movement, but at the same time, things like that does benefit you.
Right. 240. I think this is 50 Fitzwell. What up, man?
What up? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Hold on, 50. Before you speak, hold on, 50. Before you speak, give me a second. Niggas, we in overtime. Hey, all you niggas, like this motherfucking joint. Like this joint. Donate a like. Donate some funds.
Oh yeah, 50. Let's see, 50 on there too.
All right, let's go. Hey, 50. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Mr. 1950. Yeah. What's up, bro? All right, 50 Fitzwell, go ahead, fam.
All right, nephews, how y'all doing? Mr. Jay Roman, K Zag, and nephew Miles.
What's up?
Jay Roman just brought up something about moves, and this is what I'm trying to tell young guys. Shout out to Lucario. Game is just having strategy. I recently moved. Y'all from the DMV. I moved down to Waldorf. You know what Waldorf is. Mm-hmm. So I moved down here, and for what I do, it's really not down here. So I had to go out there and spit my professional game. And I'm going to tell you something. At 18 years of doing this, and this is what I'm saying about humility. This young brother who has much more than I do, has establishment and everything, just new in the field. I talked to him for 10 minutes. He said, yo, I'm going to let you know something, man. I'm intimidated just by you coming in here and talking to us. I say, why? What are you talking about? It fucked me up. Because he said, yo, I've never had anybody come in here with a plan so precise and a strategy to move forward. No one like you. I said, okay. And inside, I was like, the flags are going up. But me, I just do it because it's what I get to do. It's how I make my money. I'm coming into a new place. I said, okay, let me see. I went to one place, a bunch of women owned it. They didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. Okay, I went around the corner of this brother. He's like, yeah, okay, let me check this game paperwork. He was asking questions about the paperwork. So, Jay Roman, you're right. It's how you move. In professional, it's when you're trying to move up the ladder, or even when you're an entrepreneur, you have to make productive moves. You just can't be out here frivolous and all this shit. I can't even tell you when I went out to eat, man. I get my shit and I walk out the door, man. I can't sit down and eat in a place like this. There's too much shit going on. So yes, professionally is how you move, and that's what game is about. And that's what I got to contribute today.
Facts. Appreciate you, Unc. All right, man. Have a great day. Thanks for calling in, brother. Exactly, man. Strategy is everywhere. Strategy is every damn where.
Don't
and
stop.
being genuine with it too, though.
Facts.
Well, most of these niggas ain't genuine with how they move. Dog. A lot of these niggas is fake as fuck. On that note, I think we good. We good on the questions. Hold on, real quick. All right, we got one right here. I don't know this nigga. What percentage of you? First of all, nigga, we can't give you a percentage. Do you think have good game?
What is that going to do for you? What is that, Ruboy? CT Ruboy? What is that information going to really do for you, my nigga?
It ain't gonna do nothing for you. It ain't gonna help you. That was kind of really a goofy question. All right. On that note, we good on call. You kill the phone line right now. We straight.
Yeah, the phone line is done.
All right. Good. On that note, because I'm trying to enjoy my fucking Saturday. Goddammit. Miles,
Yes,
you got anything you want to plug?
Hey man, hit me up at Miles in the game. Oh right.
There you go. QR code right there. Take a snapshot.
At Miles in the game. At Miles in the game. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit the link in the bio. Go get your soap. Get on a membership or schedule a consultation, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate Jay Roman. Appreciate Zach for having me. Appreciate all of y'all who called in and people in the chat, man. And God willing, we'll be here next Saturday. Remember, Lucario's going live at 4:30, and we got Real Game No Theory tomorrow at 12 noon. So yeah, man, tune in, guys. Appreciate y'all.
On that note,
Yeah, let me go ahead and say a few things. All right. So I know we're on a hurry tip. So if you always want to holler at me, and I welcome it. It's the J Roman Way. Just the THEJ, just the letter J, Roman, ROMAN, at gmail.com. jromanway@gmail.com. Appreciate you, Jorge, for the PayPal thing. And like always, thanks for having me on here, Zach. Appreciate it. And Miles, it's always great times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. On that note, we out. Peace.